So this is one of the number one questions that I get asked about the difference between a generator needing to wait to respond and a projector needing to wait for the invitation. Let's unpack it. So all types are waiting types. Even manifestors, they still need to wait for inner alignment before they can take action. But specifically, the generators and the projectors need to wait for something outside of themselves to interact with them. Now, a generator needs to wait for literally anything, can be something to respond to. It could be a conversation you're having with someone. It could be overhearing a conversation that's not directed at you. It could be seeing the color of the sky. It could be the sound of an animal making a noise. It could be an email. It could be anything that is outside of you giving you something to respond to. Where a projector needs an actual invitation. But what is the difference? An invitation is where someone else recognizes the projector and says, "Oh my gosh, you have something awesome that could help me. Will you please help me with this thing?" There's recognition, there's an openness that says, "Please come and look at me, or look at this situation, or look at something and contribute your insight." And without that invitation, they can't share their insight and be correct. Projectors who share their insight before invited will find a wall of the other person's energy, and it will be harder, it'll wear the projector out, and it will upset and annoy the person that they're trying to share advice with, or they won't even be able to hear it. But then again, if the projector wants to do something that doesn't require someone else being involved, they can just go do it. They don't need to receive an invitation for every single thing. But if it involves another person's aura, they do. Where the generator is going to do best if they can wait to respond to things that are around them, to know what's right for them, because their sacral is giving off messages of or constantly. And if you're a generator type, manifesting generator or a generator, and you don't hear the or the there is a good chance that you have disconnected yourself from your sacral. But the generator will find a lot more satisfaction in life if they can truly just wait to respond. The hardest thing for a generator to do is to not use their magnificent energy and just move forward with all of their glorious ability to do that. If they can just wait, if they can surrender and just put it down, take your hands off the wheel for a moment, because it doesn't take long for something to respond to. Our world is literally filled with infinite things to respond to. So put down the need to control and wait for something to respond to, and then listen and see, is this a or a Do you move towards it or away from it? Is it expansion or contraction? Whatever that looks like for you, it will be individual, but learning to listen to your own sacral response as a generator type will change your entire life. If you're a generator and you're watching this and you have gone through this process and you have learned that it is so much better to wait to respond, please drop a comment so that other people can see that this really is worth it. And if you are running around life frustrated and you don't know why, it's because you're not properly waiting to respond and then following your sacral responses accurately. Guaranteed. 10 out of 10. I really hope this was helpful. If you don't know me yet, I'm Naomi Fox Reyna, and I teach light-filled astrology and human design. Come join us. This conversation started out of my Facebook group, Light-Filled Astrology and Human Design, and we'd love to have you in there. We're always having great discussions.